I was just wondering, is there anything else? Like, if y'all know, if y'all don't know, y'all don't know. All right, as soon as I drove off the lot, like right here, fan checking overheating codes.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
This is the car I bought almost 3 months ago for only $2,500. Trust me, I know that's a really good deal. Even if it had a missing engine, I'd still buy it. My issue is just the dealership hit what's really wrong. Before I tell you what they did, here's what's wrong with the car. Right off the bat, as soon as I took it off the lot, I had 2 emission codes and an engine overheating code. I fixed that in my first video where it only cost me like $50 to replace the sensor, and at the time I didn't know why the thermostat was missing, but I did find out later. And it didn't end there. When I would accelerate, I'd hear a loud ticking sound. I was way too busy to work on it. So I took it to the shop and thankfully it was just the exhaust manifold, but it did cost me $500. A few days after getting in the car, I got a P0011 code. So I had to replace the entire front end of the engine with even more parts that ran me about $70. That video was also a banger. You're probably thinking, there's no way it gets worse than this. Trust me, I wish it didn't. Out of nowhere, I see a ton of white smoke coming out of the exhaust, and after a quick combustion test, I confirmed we have a blown head gasket. Now I know why the thermostat was missing. Before selling the car, one of the previous owners covered up the gasket leak by adding a sealant. And in order to avoid any clogging, you'd have to remove the thermostat. Usually a head gasket job on its own will cost more than the engine, which basically means the car is done for. So in my last video, I did add another sealant, and I waited to see if it holds up until the weather gets better and I could properly replace it. But the cherry on top is from day one, it needed new catalytic converters. Now with all these problems in mind, this is what the dealership had on their listing. I even double checked and I asked them, is there anything else? And they just said it was cosmetic. Now let me just tell you, cosmetic does not mean your engine's about to fall off. I don't get that. Like, they didn't tell me I need a new catalytic converter. They didn't tell me it has a blown head gasket. They didn't say anything. So like, not even like, they even mentioned a rust, but we'll give them rust. Rust is cosmetic, I guess. It has rust. Some of the interiors cracked open. One of the handles doesn't work and 3 of the handles are kind of like loose. So when I got into the car, I saw cosmetic. I just thought that's what it was. Actual cosmetic stuff. For me to just drive it off the lot and get all these engine codes, somebody reset it at that dealership. Let's not say that it was somebody else who sold it to them. Engine codes are not cosmetic at all, which would have been nice. I really would have liked if they just told me as engine codes, oh, that's fine. Maybe I'll just weigh it into other cars in the same price range. Also, on Google Maps, you can see the car sitting in that lot in August. So in August, the car was there. I bought it in September. So they were definitely messing with the car. So they can't just tell me they got it in and they sold it the same day and had no idea. I bought it the same day it was listed. And you're probably thinking, how is it possible I didn't notice anything when I test drove the car? But I actually pulled the car out because he gave me the keys. I was like right here on my way out. He was on the phone talking over here. Is it fine about, oh, good old Lancaster stuff. Probably walking over from Harrisburg. Because of the way he looked at me, I was like, can I just take it down the road real quick? He told me there's no plate on the car. And I think he was on the phone with other people that were trying to buy the car too. Just because like it was listed the last hour. But I was like, all right, whatever. So I backed it back in here. Let it run for a little bit. Popped the hood open. At the time, there was like no issues at all. Like I saw the rust. I saw everything else. But like there was no signs of it at all. They did a really good job erasing the codes here. So again, $2,500 is a really good deal. And I don't care about having mechanical issues. That's not my issue. Like $2,500, if it didn't have the engine, I'd still buy it. But that's because I know I can get it fixed. Imagine this was somebody who had no idea about cars and saw a listing and it's cosmetic, and next thing you know, they're driving a ticking time bomb off the lot. Like my issue is that they weren't upfront and honest at all, which matters more to me than the price. Like I'll pay more if you tell me what's wrong with the car. Like, you know what I mean? Like even if they sold to me for $1,000, at least tell me what's going on with the car. That way I could just save so much time and money and effort into like diagnosing it. Like if you already know what's wrong with it, just let me know. I'll buy it off of you. Don't worry. $2,500 is nothing. And you know what's even funnier? When we were on our way back from the notary, I had the papers in my hand. I basically told him everything's a done deal. I'm still gonna take the car no matter what. But like I literally told him I'm not turning back. Is there anything else wrong with the car? And that way I just don't damage the car trying to take it home, you know? So, and he looked at me in my face and told me it needs TLC. What am I gonna do with TLC? The car needs some more tender loving care. Think about that. Like, which is cute and all, but that works if you have minor issues, not if you have a blown head gasket. And for me to find so much stuff that's wrong after that, I just have to figure out what else is wrong with this car. And there's no one else better to ask than the dealer himself. So let's head there and see what they have to say. We're about like 20 minutes after the dealership. Before we get there, I do want to say, I think it's best to always let things go, but I'm just scared that he's doing the same thing with the other listings. But I'm not here to like start any problems, or I'm not like walking there yelling, and like, I really want to keep it as like peaceful as possible. I'm gonna leave an IRL review type of thing. Like, I'm gonna walk in there. It's kind of like a Google review, but I'm gonna be in there in person. I'm gonna just talk about it. I don't know. My goal is to like see if there's anything else really wrong with the Escalade, because like, if anything, they'd know. I'm not trying to mess up anything. I know we all have our own things going on. So, and hopefully that's enough for them to be more honest with their listings. Hey, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing?
What's going on?
Man, you doing good? Doing good?
How you been doing?
I'm chilling. You doing alright?
I'm good.
Good.
What's up? What's
I'm
going on?
chilling. I just want to talk about something. So, like, the same day I bought the car, right?
Right.
I got, like, hella problems.
What you talking about? You talking about the Escalade?
Yeah, like, it was pretty bad. I was just wondering, so, like, I dropped it off the lot. I got a blown head gasket. It's overheating. I need a new catalytic converter. So I was just wondering, like, is there anything else wrong with it? I was just wondering. Just because, like...
The Escalade?
Yeah, because I'm going to take it on a trip, so
Remember
I'm like...
okay, check this out.
Yeah.
Remember I told you that was a trade-in?
Yeah.
That's why we sold it for that price, as is. If there's anything wrong with it, we don't know.
As soon as I drove on the lot, I got check engine codes. That means, like, somebody here reset it. That's why I'm like...
Well, maybe the dude we traded in, because the dude that we had traded in, we don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. Maybe he traded it because we didn't see no codes.
Maybe
because we didn't even bother to take that. We would have known that if we would have put money into it.
Yeah.
And then we would have got it inspected. We would have had our mechanic look. But that was a trade-in. I told you, we traded in. We ain't doing nothing to it.
Yeah.
We selling it just like it is.
It was a good deal. I'm not complaining about the price. No, here's the thing. I was just wondering, is there anything else? Like, if y'all know, y'all don't know. All right, that's all. Yeah.
You got it and sold it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just like as it is.
As is, gotcha. Cool, appreciate that. Yeah. Another thing is like, those are cosmetic damages. You know, like I mean, y'all didn't know, but
So
like,
what you want some money back?
I thought it was something more. I was
I'm
like,
gonna give you $2 back.
no. At first, I'm like, oh, they deleted the code here. That's why I thought,
we don't do
cool.
that.
As long as I know that, that's it. I just want to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And to be honest with you, that was referred. That was a friend that was referred by a friend because we really don't even take trade-ins.
I got dropped off. That thing barely goes down the highway now.
Yeah.
I know it's pretty bad.
That's why he definitely he don't really even get into like accepting trade-ins. You know what I mean?
I see.
We got that one. We had one other one.
Yeah. But I'll be back when you go to the car. Ain't nothing between us.
We had a couple of them identical.
Oh really?
No problem.
No problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Just get rid of it. But these are all cars that we buy and then we take them to our mechanics to have them.
I see.
It's totally different.
It was just like
these back here, that was a trade-in, that red one.
Gotcha.
That one,
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's okay. I just found the list to be a little misleading. That's all. That's literally all my thing was. I think it's a good deal. You know, anybody would, but
we didn't know because it was a trade-in. We traded, and what we gave him on the car, that's what we wanted back.
Okay.
We gave him. He wanted like a 28.
He didn't work on that car. He didn't do nothing to it.
I was just wondering because I don't know because as soon as I drove off the lot like right here, fan checking overheating codes. I swear to God, I blew up. I was like, yo, I was on the road right there. I barely moved. So that's why I was like, it was probably reset here, but maybe it's the other guy. So I'm yeah.
So you need money or fix something. You trying to fix something. Now that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
Come in with the car.
I saw the paper he gave me where it was like you're not responsible for anything. Like, that's why I was like,
It was an assless car.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so that's why I was like, I don't feel like coming back with the car. It was just a little thing. I was in the area. Let me just stop and talk. I just thought there was something else that was wrong with the car. That's about it. But if y'all don't know, all good. But nah, real appreciate everything.
Buy that car from me.
Oh yeah, no, gotcha. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, appreciate letting me. I just want to talk about it. My boy parked over there. Yeah, I gotta go run across the street. Yeah, all right, man. I'll see you. Take care.
How'd it go, bro?
They got another car leaving out there. That car definitely got a blown head gasket. I was mad peaceful. I wasn't trying to start any problems.
And you're like just talking up with the dude.
Yeah, basically. Really good guys. Just I had a little issue with the listing. That's about it. So they're still telling me that they didn't erase the codes before I drove it off the lot. I find that pretty hard to believe. But it's whatever. I have the car. I wasn't as confrontational, but I think from this, in the future, they'll be a little bit more descriptive with their listings and not label like a car that's about to blow up as just cosmetics. So moral of the story, don't buy a car you can't test drive. So that's on me. Please, let's all be adults and let's not go up to the dealership and start bothering them, or let's not go spam comments or any reviews or anything like that. So maybe they really didn't know anything about the car, but at least now on, hopefully they're a little bit more honest with their listings. I really love this car. Like, I really feel like I should not be making this video in the first place. I just had to know if there's anything else that was wrong with it. I have so many plans for this Escalade. So if there's anything else you want to see me do to this car, let me know in the comments. As always, make sure you hit that red button and I'll see you guys in the next one.